What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we are going to be talking about Aydan getting shadow banned in last night's stream. The question is, why did he get shadow banned? We all know that he's been under question quite a lot in the past. I, for one, have questioned his gameplay as well, but we want to know why he's being shadow banned. It happened randomly, mid-game, and he ended up in 350 millisecond ping lobbies. We're going to take a look at some footage today, but I want you guys to let me know down below why you believe he got shadow banned. If you enjoyed this video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Let's get this one to 5,000 likes. And follow me on Twitter at badboybeaman. This is the best way for you guys to contact me about any streamers, no matter how big or small, if you believe they are cheating. Right, let's crack on with the video. So before he was actually shadow banned in last night's stream, he was playing, as normal, no issues whatsoever. He was playing with other big time streamers, professional players, and so on. And then out of nowhere, he ends up getting himself shadow banned. We can see at the top, he's a level 864 account. He's got his actual Activision ID on show, which is something that a lot of big streamers do not do. They don't have their Activision ID on show. But the point of this video is the fact that he got shadow banned mid-stream, and we want to know why. So let's go and check out some of the moments after he got shadow banned. For the next couple of games, they were actually in real questionable lobbies. Like, the ping was really high for all of them. I think Aydan struggled the most. He kept getting killed early on in the games, and this is questionable because I believe at this point he was already suffering with a shadow ban, and it was taking him a while to get into games. So he decided after this game that we're watching now, obviously this is in spectator mode, but he decided after this game to go and play solos. So we're going to show you some of that now, where he's searching for the solo game, and we'll take a look at the shadow ban ping rising up. This is the moment where Aydan decided to leave the guys he was playing with, allow them to have some good games. Obviously, they're not going to get into any dodgy lobbies without Aydan in there because he's the one who's shadow banned. So he moves away from them, he backs out and goes and plays solos instead. In playing solos, you see when he starts to search for the game, it causes him big problems with the ping. We'll take a look at that now as it's searching for a match. There we go. It searches for a match, 35 millisecond ping, and it starts to jump up. This is how a shadow ban affects it. 110 millisecond ping. 210 millisecond ping. 350 millisecond ping. Now, this is exactly what happened to Magnificent when he'd made a new account after being permanently banned on his original account. However, we can see at the top right-hand corner, the Aydan's rank is 865, and he's actually got his Activision ID on show. He's got 1900 COD points. It's his standard account. He's on his standard account, and he's getting shadow banned. But the question we've got to ask ourselves is why? Because what I will say is that, how many times have you seen any of these top-tier streamers, and by that I mean the likes of Symphony, Aydan, Huskers, the big names, the guys who play for 12 plus hours every day, how many times did they get shadow banned? Not very often. Yeah, I don't remember actually hearing of any of them being shadow banned whatsoever. And I think the reason for that may actually be because of this so-called whitelist that Magnificent spoke about in this video. Now,
what is a whitelist?
Yep, I agree. I'm gonna message my agent.
okay, so we've heard Magnificent talking about the whitelist and how streamers are protected. And that brings us back to Aydan's shadow ban lobby. So with Aydan being shadow banned here, that means something's going on. That means that maybe something's been detected. And the reason I'm saying that is simple, that if these guys are protected at the top through a whitelist, and it's a big if, but if they are, why would he be getting shadow banned? Because a shadow ban is caused by mass reports. So in game, if you report someone for cheating and then say that same day that same guy gets reported another 50 times, the chances are they're going to wind up in a shadow ban lobby. The purpose of a shadow ban lobby is to wean out who is actually cheating compared to who isn't. So if someone's been mass reported falsely, they end up getting the shadow ban lifted after about 7 days, and they're allowed to go back into standard lobbies. Okay, with the ping being so high, this is because Activision are actually monitoring the gameplay within that shadow ban lobby. So if you are cheating and you go into a shadow ban lobby and continue to cheat, Activision will be monitoring that gameplay, and then they will use that as a decision to permanently ban your account. So if a shadow ban ever leads to a permanent ban, it's because they were caught cheating in the shadow ban lobbies. However, This brings us back to the point of the whitelist and why Aydan's actually getting shadow banned now. Yeah, he could have been mass reported, but how many times do you think Aydan, who is known by many, known by millions, how many times do you think he's been reported in the past in game? Because I'll tell you now, you've got a lot of noobs, you've got a lot of sweaty kids, a lot of big fans who know who he is, and they will report him every time. They are, Aydan's just killed me, he's cheating. Okay, so how many times do you think Aydan gets reported every single day? I'd probably say, I don't know, hundreds, because he gets a lot of kills. I'd probably say at least 80% of his kills get him reported because of his good rotations and so on. Yeah? So, I'm saying now, for Aydan to get a shadow ban today is questionable because he doesn't get a shadow ban every other day. And it doesn't take much of a mass reporting to actually get someone in a shadow ban lobby. So it's very questionable why Aydan is searching the shadow ban lobbies on this specific day, soon after the ban wave. Yeah? Soon after an in-game update as well. So there's been an update in-game. I think it was about a 13 gigabyte update, and it ran across all console and PC as well. And now the shadow bans are going out. There's a big question mark over this one, guys, but keep an eye on it because there's something definitely going on. Now, me personally, if I was in a shadow ban lobby, I'd be fully aware that I am up against hackers because a lot of hackers get shadow banned all the time, every day. So this guy is in a shadow ban lobby. What does he do? He drops and lands a superstore, decides to fight it out. Because if he's up in a lobby against other people who've been reported for cheating, then there's going to be a lot of cheaters in there, isn't there? And they're going to be absolutely laser beams all over the place. But instead, he decides, drop superstore, just go full whack and go for it. This is the tweet that Aydan put out last night. I got shadow banned on Warzone. WTF. Okay, so fair enough, he's tweeted about it. What does that mean? He hasn't actually tagged Activision and asked them for assistance. The reason why I'm showing you this tweet is not actually about the tweet itself. What we've got to think of is how many times do you see fans run to the streamer's defense saying you're just too good, blah, blah, blah. And where have they got this idea from that you get shadow banned or banned just for being too good? Well, what if I told you that Symphony, for example, Symphony is actually doing the exact same thing to his friend Aydan. You're too good. Hope it gets solved quickly. Love heart, love heart. Is right, Symphony, mate. Well, this attitude the Symphony's got towards Aydan being shadow banned is the reason why a lot of fans of these guys, who are probably a lot younger than me and most of my viewers, but these guys who are fans of the streamers like Symphony and Aydan are the ones who will say, you're just too good, don't worry about it, you'll get your account back, you're too good at the game, you're the god, you're the best, you're the greatest. And this is why they have that attitude towards them. Because if they see Symphony doing it to Aydan, they're going to be like, I need to jump on the bandwagon, I'm going to do it myself. So Symphony saying, you're too good, hope it gets solved quickly, shows that, right, I'm Symphony, I'm backing Aydan here, he's done nothing wrong, I'm behind him the whole time, I'm through and through going to back him till the end. So now that is two big names, Symphony and Aydan, who are going to be going against Activision about this shadow ban and getting it resolved. So the question is, Aydan gets shadow banned, Symphony jumps to his defense, pretty much instantly as well, jumps to his defense and backs him the whole way. You can tell just by that statement, you're too good, hope it gets solved quickly. Okay? They're probably all absolutely worried up in that top circle of high-level streamers. How has one of us got shadow banned? What's going on? Oh my god. Did you see Symphony jump to defend Magnificent? I don't remember that. I remember actually him saying, were you cheating, dude? No, I'm just playing. And that was pretty much the only input he had with Magnificent. And then never played with him since, as far as I'm aware. But he's jumping to Aydan's defense here, and it shows that these guys are close-knit. It shows that these guys will protect each other through and through. Well, there we have it, guys. Aydan's been shadow banned. He's getting into 350 ping lobbies, and he really isn't enjoying himself. It takes away the whole concept of him putting out high kill games as part of his streaming forte, I suppose. But again, why is he getting shadow banned? You've got to ask yourself the question is, when was the last time Aydan or any top tier streamer that you can think of on Twitch received the shadow ban? We've already covered the basis of why, and I honestly don't believe it's anything to do with mass reports, because as we've known in the past that these guys get reported all the time. Every time someone sees their name, they know who they are, they get reported, let's be honest, and they avoid shadow ban lobbies all the time. So something is definitely going on behind the scenes, in my opinion. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up. Let's get this one to 5,000 likes. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about Aydan getting shadow banned and the reason behind it. What do you think happened? Why do you think he's shadow banned? That's what we want to find out. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications if you're new to the channel. This way you won't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at badboybeaman. This is the best way for you guys to contact me about any streamers, no matter how big or small, if you believe they are cheating. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!